Welcome back, guys. This is Gaming with Austin, and today of the Utopian Community series. Let's fire up the world. Here we are. Oops. The noise that was being made was probably from a donkey, because of the hee-haw sound. Because the animal that made that sound was the donkey. Because donkeys always go hee-haw. They tend to go hee-haw. Oops. Good. Let's build the wall. I'll separate the living room from the kitchen and dining area. Oops. Good. That's where the sink would be. This is where the fridge would go. Where we are. This is where the sink would be. This is where the cabinets would be. Let's put that in every other house. Oops. Add a sink. Furnace for a stove. Dispensers for a cabinet. Let's do another. Good. Everything's fine. Wait, what about lighting? Glowstone is needed. Kitchen's done. Good. Good. Oops. Mistake. I tend to be This is all good. Destroy that chest. Everything's all good. And today, we already completed all that. Next step is we already built a diner in an early episode. Now, we're gonna go build a library. We're gonna go build a library. We're gonna go build a library. But first, we're gonna start patting the land. Right now. This is pretty important. And eventually, in a future episode, I'm gonna replace those grass paths with walkways. We're gonna start building a library. Mom? Yes? Back to my gaming video. Mom? I'm in the process of making a gaming video right now, Mom. Back to what I was gonna do. I'm gonna build a library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I'm making a diagonal path just to make it a square shape, and just make sure it's the right it's a square. Good. Everything's all good. Everything's fine. And I use that grass block. I use that diagonal path for a guide. So it has diagonal, horizontal, and vertical symmetry. Because, you know, it needs some symmetry. This is the library I'm gonna build. Once I build that library, yes, it would be walking distance of all those houses. The library is pretty important, so people could gather knowledge. Through books, magazines. And all the books would be owned by the community. If someone needs a book, not only people would borrow books from the library, they would also borrow movies and games from it too. It's not just a library. There would also be some computers too. And a server room. There'd be community internet, meaning the internet would basically be free for everybody. Because the servers are owned by the community. And everything would be owned by the community. White concrete, this is pretty important. Bookshelf, that's important too. This is all important. I was just pulling my shirt down. That's all. Now let's plant the concrete. That is pretty important. 3, 4. There would be no government. It would be all anarchy. It would be an anarchist community. Where the rules are set up directly by the people. Laws would be set up by the people. How many families will this house? I'm thinking of turning this into a population of about 12,000. This is where people would go to read their books. I might think about creating a bar sometime in the future, where people could play pool and get drunk. Or stoned. Depending on if they're drinking alcohol or smoking pot. Good. 6, 8, 2, 3, 4. There needs to be some natural lighting too. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfectly symmetrical. Good. And putting the glass in, because it needs natural lighting too. Because, you know, without natural lighting, you wouldn't be able to get vitamin D. There'd be 4 layers of glass. Yes, it would be a 2-story building. From floor to roof would probably be around 12 feet high. Once I build the shelved library, that's pretty important. Because natural lighting is pretty important. Let's build a flight of stairs. I'll head you to the library. Yes. It would be a spiral staircase. Yes, a spiral staircase is pretty important. To make things compact. The reason for it to be a bit compact is efficiency. This is pretty important. Oops. Let's finish building that layer. Let's add another floor to it. Because it's going to be a 2-story building. And eventually, I'll destroy those houses in a future episode in favor of high-rise buildings. so I could build a high-rise apartment. That high-rise apartment would be... It would take... The high-rise apartments would be great if you want to save space. If you want to save space, a high-rise apartment's good. Eventually, I'd start renovating the library. By adding another floor to accommodate for more people. I'd add another set of doors too. Yes, it'll have an almost all-glass exterior. Which is pretty important. That all-glass exterior makes it look more modern. Not only that, but there needs some natural lighting too. That natural lighting is what can help us see. Because, you know, without the natural lighting, people would end up being pasty white. Everything would be closer together. That's good. It's good for everything to be closer together. So people could walk anywhere. Meaning people with epilepsy can become more independent. They can be more free. Because a lot of times they cannot drive a car. This may give us an idea on what it would be like in anarchy. Like with a community for all. Let's go to let's go down to the first floor of the library. I know this is a little dark. Near the center, You're gonna need some doors. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Good. Good. This is good. This is where the library would be. And I'm almost done with setting up the bookshelves for the like. Good. Everything's all good. This is where the librarian would be. This is where the librarian would be. Book 5. Two, 3. The librarian would... If your book is long overdue, you'd have to do some hard labor to pay off the debt. I know this sounds crazy, but that would be the only way to pay off the debt. Library would be owned by the community. Not just one person, but the entire community would own it. The entire community would own it. Not just one person. I'll go off to the second floor and start putting more books in there. Wait. Gotta put the roof on top of that first. 5, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Sometimes I end up forgetting, so I'm counting just in case. Because they're... If your book is overdue, you'd have to do some labor to pay off the debt. At any given moment, the more people that do the labor, the faster the debt would get paid off. If people join you, that can help you pay off your debt faster. This concludes our video. I'll finish off the library next episode. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked this video, dislike if you disliked it. Share this with your friends to help my channel grow. Thank you for watching, and peace.